What's up, beautiful and amazing people? So in this video, guys, but before we introduce our video, kindly subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and this is your girl Irene _Jep. Guys, I had already started a series of Baltasar Engonga, the director from Equatorial Guinea. So that is the story I want to talk about today. There is a new development, and I just felt like I should also let you know because we already started the story over here. So my good people, in this video we are going to, of course, do like a little bit summary of the video, and then we talk about the new developments. After that, we get to see what's the latest government response. Remember, it's different from the previous one, from the previous video. I mean, every day we just wake up and get to learn about a different development or an update. So we are going to also talk about public and international reactions, and then the legal implications. Okay, when it comes to him being arrested, what is he being arrested for? Is it the family misconduct kind of thing, or is it all about the corruption and embezzlement of funds? And also we are going to talk about the first lady's statement. What has she come out to say about all this issue? So guys, remember that in this whole situation, some people are suspecting power play. When you want to bring down a government, you just come up with, some stories or scandals like this latest one, but unfortunately, I think this guy, they had already known how he behaves, his character. I mean, it's like, there is just somebody who knew about it, and they wanted to use that to bring the current government down, because I understand in terms of even social media, it's really limited in that country at the moment. And then it's really unfortunate that the country is trending for the wrong reasons. Oh my God. Other people are marketing their country in a very good way. In a very positive way, but in Equatorial Guinea, it's the 400 explicit videos with with high-profile women. That is so hard. So there is an allegation that Engonga, Baltasar, is HIV positive, and that he was doing it willingly, trying to spread the virus. So that's an allegations. And then he was involved in a 6 billion fraud. He stole all that money, and I think that's what it's an allegation that on these women that he was with, recording them, that's he went to spend the money. This guy, I don't know even how to describe him. Imagine knocking your uncle's pregnant wife. I'm trying to think like how did his uncle feel about all these things? Anyway, guys, in today's video we have a significant update on the scandal involving Baltasar Engonga. And for those who don't know who is Baltasar Engonga, so by now we are talking about the former Director General of National Financial Investigations Agency in Equatorial Guinea. So last time we were saying the General Director, but now it's a former Director General, and that I am going to tell you more about it, So the thing is, if you've been following up on this story, you already know, like, it has caused a public outrage. It has been extremely explosive outside here. Anyway, let us get into the latest developments. So I think I'd already told you about the summary of the story or the video, but let me just repeat in case for those who didn't watch the previous video or you don't really know what is happening. So Baltasar Engonga is a former minister from the country of Equatorial Guinea. So initially he was being investigated for fraud. It is alleged that he squandered 6 billion from the government of Equatorial Guinea. And then during the investigations, the authorities found 400, not really like 400, over 400 explicit videos involving high-profile women. if you talk about high-profile women, what do you think about? Of course, the sister's president was part of them, Teodoro Obiang Basogo, and there was the daughter. Was it the daughter of the general police service, something like that? I don't even remember. And of course, so many high-profile women, like those the wives of the ministers in that country, you know. And also, the video really went viral, causing massive public disappointment. So that is the summary of what has been happening, or the summary of the scandal. So if we look at the new developments, like what is the latest information about the scandal? Number one, Baltasar Engonga has been placed in prison, and specifically Malabos Black Beach prison. That is where he will stay until the time of his trial, you know. And the president already dismissed him from his role. So that's why we said earlier in our introduction as the former. What are the reasons of the president sacking him, you know, or dismissing him from his role? Number one, the irregularities that were committed in his office or during his role, you know. And also another reason was inappropriate family and social misconduct. So those are the two main reasons as to why the president dismissed him. But if you look at the legal implication, we don't have even the family misconduct kind of thing, so which kept people wondering. But anyway, it was consensual. All these women were adults, I mean big women, so it's not like it happened between him and children, you know. Anyway, what was the government response? You know, last time the government response was something else, and this time round, last time you remember the government response was like trying to hold on the positions of or suspending those that were kind of involved in this kind of scandal. Like if you've just ever been heard, or probably this kind of the high profile women, if you are in any public office, they were suspended. But of course by now they have been like dismissed, all of them, you know, and some suspended. Anyway, the government response, number one, is to, you know, actually they took a very harsh measure, zero tolerance, you know. And number one was installation of CCTV cameras in all public offices in the government of Equatorial Guinea. Is it the government or the country? And of course there was suspension of officials that were involved in this particular scandal. And last time, you know, they were like suspending just everyone, you know. Anyway, if we look at public and international reactions, of course, people were disappointed, honestly speaking. And as you all know, the public reaction was kind of intense. So you can imagine this is something that has already gone viral all over Africa, all over the world. And what about Equatorial Guinea? Kindly let us know if you are in that country. So another thing that the government actually did was, you know, they ordered internet providers and social media platforms to restrict access to these videos. But the thing is, the videos already went viral. So meaning that, you know, I have access to them, you have access to them, but the people within Equatorial Guinea are the only people that probably don't have access, because there is no way a platform, for instance, any platform can restrict, you know, and I mean access to videos in their platforms. But I don't know, maybe the government of Equatorial Guinea wrote on behalf of all the African countries or what. I don't think so, because each and every country has a telecommunication organization, you know, that regulates how internet is accessed and provided in that particular country. So I think they tried to speak to these internet service providers and social media platforms so that they could regulate, you know, the access of these videos in their country, because, you know, it's really pathetic. Anyway, my good people, I don't know if that will help. I don't think so, because, you know, everyone is talking about it at the moment. Okay, the legal implications, you know, some of us expected that the family misconduct kind of thing would appear in that legal framework, but you know, is being charged for corruption and embezzlement of funds only. I think the other ones now will depend if there will be activists that will come in, because at the end of the day, it was all about consensuality, you know. So the First Lady has come out to speak about this issue. So the First Lady is called Constancia Mangue Obiang. That is the wife of the current president of Equatorial Guinea. And he has actually spoken out. He has expressed dismay. And actually what she has done is that she is urging the need for government to uphold dignity of women and protect their privacy. That's the only thing that she is urging the government. Actually, she is government herself. I don't know. Anyway, that's the updates that we do have. If you liked the video, turn on the notification bell, kindly subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. In case of any update, I will be back to let you know.